New insight tonight about the confessed Parkland killer. CBS 4 has obtained letters written by Nikolas Cruz. In them, he writes about several subjects, including how the death penalty may be the best thing for him, but also how he wants to live one day to have children. CBS 4's Carrie Codd has more.
Childlike drawings, simple language, and misspellings mark a series of letters that confessed killer Nikolas Cruz wrote in late 2018. A source tells CBS 4 News the letters were seized from Cruz's cell by authorities after his run-in with a detention deputy last year. Broward prosecutors released them Monday. Most of the letters are written to a woman who a source says is from Europe and has developed an interest in the Parkland tragedy. In one of the letters, Cruz talks about the death penalty. "A part of me is wishing to end," he wrote, "end with the death penalty, letting someone inject me with long-last sleep. It's kind of what I want, but I'm unsure of myself, so I'm just letting people save me from myself, saving me from something that I can never return from." Cruz admits that he was a bad kid in school. "When I was 13, I started acting out more often in school. I used to pull the fire alarms, bully teachers, and break stuff. Like I kicked in a window because the kids wouldn't let me in. And I poured ice cream all over the floors in 7th grade on my teacher's birthday. It was funny." And Cruz talked about his mother and how he felt lonely and isolated with her. "I loved my mom, don't get me wrong. She bought me my first pellet gun when I was 15 and bought me video games when I was young." Cruz never discussed the violence and death he inflicted on the Parkland community in February 2018. Instead, he asked the woman he's writing to marry him. And he also asked her, "Do you want children?" "I really want children. I want 3 boys and girls, maybe more." Laugh out loud. The boys' names will be Kalashnikov, Markov, Remington. Those are makes and models of guns, although it appears he meant Makarov, not Markov. Cruz rambled through many topics and stories, but also appeared lucid and to know right from wrong. Cruz appeared resigned to the fact that he's going to spend his life in jail, but he does dream of getting out. He told the woman he'd live outdoors, and he asked the woman he's writing to if she would allow him to have a weapon. He wrote, "Would you be okay with me getting a crossbow if I lived with you? It will only be used for sporting and hunting, that's all." Nikolas Cruz remains locked up here in the Broward County Jail. His attorneys have said he'll plead guilty in exchange for a life sentence. Prosecutors are seeking the death penalty against him. In Fort Lauderdale, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.